Hi viewers. So I'm Kalaivani from SNS for College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. I'm working as an assistant professor and very happy to see you again. So now today we are going to see a topic factors affecting the cultivation of plants. So what is cultivation, what is collection, everything has been seen earlier, and now what are the factors affecting the cultivation of the medicinal plants. So cultivation of medicinal and aromatic plants take cognizance of plant habitats and climatic requirements for their favorable growth. Hence it is absolutely right that usually all the plants, not only the medicinal plants, all the plants may take the climatic conditions as their favor for their fine growth. Okay, yeah, and there are few factors to concern which have a real effect on plant growth and development, and nature and quantity of secondary metabolites. So I hope you understand how the climatic conditions or some factors influence the growth of the plant by their quantity of the phytoconstituents or the quantity of the yield they are giving, quality of the yield they are giving, like that. So what are all the factors that affecting the or influencing the cultivation or the medicinal plants? Let's see. So the altitude, second one is temperature, the third one is light, and the fourth one is rainfall, and soil fertility, fertilizers and manures, and pest control. So these are the 7 major factors that influencing the cultivation of the medicinal plants. So coming to the altitude part, what is actually how the altitude influence the cultivation of the medicinal plants? As the altitude increases, temperature and atmospheric pressures decrease while the wind velocity, relative humidity and light intensity increases. So thus the climatic conditions change with the height, and hence they produce change in the vegetation pattern. That is the cultivation of the plants, crude medicinal plants or herbal plants or any other thing. Examples, tea, it will grow only in the 1000 to 1500 altitude, that is meters. These are all the measurements are in the meters. And cinchona will be also grow well in the hill areas like 1000 to 2000 meters high above the sea level. And camphor 1500 to 2000, cinnamon 250 to 1000, and coffee 1000 to 2000. Hence tea, cinchona, cinnamon, coffee, cardamom, saffron, these are all the things will be grown only in the hill regions, that is above the sea level, that is about 1000 to 1500 or 2000 meters altitudes. And now coming to the temperature, it is a very crucial factor controlling the growth, metabolism and the yield of the plant, that is mostly the secondary metabolites and the primary metabolites. So even though each species has become adapted to its own natural environment, some of the plants are able to exist in a considerable range of temperature, and many plants will grow better in temperature regions during summer, but they lack in resistance to withstand frost in winter. So the like that the plants, examples of those plants which will withstand the temperature or cinchona, coffee, tea and cardamom. Nearly 60 to 50, 55 to 100 degree temperature means degree Fahrenheit they will be able to withstand. And coming to the light is the only external source of the energy for the continuation of the life of the plant. So it majorly influences photosynthesis, opening and closing of stomata, plant movements, seed germination, flowering and vegetative growth like tube of formations. So dry sunny weather increases the proportion of glycosides in distillates and of alkalides in belladonna, like that. These are the examples. And rainfall, wow, it is a very major part, that is the humidity, moisture and the water content below the soil level to the absorption of the plant is very important for the proper development of all plant. Rainfall is very means necessary. So except the xerophytes plants like aloe vera, acacia and the cactus, most of the plants need either proper arrangements for irrigation or sufficient rainfall. So in few cases, well distributed rainfall throughout the year is desired. Excessive rainfall could cause a reduction in the secondary metabolites due to leaching of water soluble substance from the plants. And coming to the soil fertilizer, soil is the most important natural source as it supports growth of all the plants. Soil provides mechanical anchorage. That is what, even if we are giving some first fertilizers or any other thing, some of the minerals only will be present only in the soil. So the soil and the loose soils or the tight soils or something like that, the soil provides a mechanical support, and also in the absorption of the minerals and energy from the soil to the plant is very very important, so that the quantity of the means the quality of the soil should be very much required. Capacity of soil to supply plant nutrients is in quantities and proportion required. To provide suitable medium for plant growth is known as soil fertility. So many of the plants will be grown in coarse or fine clay or coarse clay silt soils and plant growth depends upon the physical arrangement and nature of soil particles. Some seeds may easily germinate in the clay soil, some seeds may germinate only in the loose soils or sand or fine sand, like that. So we see this cactus, aloe vera, cactus plants and all will be very well grown in palm trees, dates. These three plants will be grown only in the fine sands or some coarse sand. But some of the plants like even brinjal, lady's finger, or any other medicinal plants like tulsi, neem, these will be grown in clay soil or in red sand, red clay soil, like that. So this is the soil and soil fertility. Next, coming to our in soil, more than 1.5 to 5% of organic matter is described as rich soil. The soil good for plant growth should have half of the pore spaces filled with water and the rest with air, since good aeration is essential for the root. Some of the plants like tobacco, cinchona, tea and potato grow well only in acidic soils, and even for the formation of the tubers, etc. The soil is depend upon the soil quality. And plants like groundnuts, sunflower seeds, cotton will grow better in alkaline soils. Even rice, and the pH of the soil should be maintained in a proper range, that is from 6.5 to 7.5. Only the pH decides the major part of the favorable growth of the plants, and the presence of microorganisms. The microorganisms, if the pH maintained properly, the microorganisms could not affect the plant growth. And next, coming to the fertilizers. Yes, fertilizers, whatever the minerals present in the soils are, anyways some of the minerals or some of the supplements will be lacking in the soil. So hence the lacking substance is given as a fertilizers to the plants for their growth and development. So basically plants need for their growth of carbon dioxide, sun rays, water, mineral and oxygen. So with the limited number of chemical elements, plants build up fruits, grain, fibers, etc. And even their secondary metabolites and primary metabolites, that is the metabolization of the plants, is also depends upon the minerals what they are obtaining, like the fixed oils, volatile oils, alkaloids, tannins, flavonoids, the substance functional groups present in the plants. This is phytochemicals, or it may say as secondary or these metabolites. And the chemical elements are there compounds used to plant grown as urea, potassium chloride, diammonium phosphate, etc. And the most means use of the fertilizers is NPK. So this is about the factors that are affecting the plant growth. Thank you so much, and we will see in the next video with another one topic. Thank you.